Time is here. Take advantage. If you're interested in promoting your brand here at Viral Hip Hop News, music, brand, or even yourself, email me, Sam Ant, at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com for more information. Don't wait. Let's go. A former street soldier turned military vet is forced back into a life of crime to save his kidnapped son from certain death. Go watch Where Loyalty Lies, starring Jamal Dennis and me, Sam Ant, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News. Where Loyalty Lies, an Abden Brothers film, available now on Tubi. Watch today.
Story of the day, because Friday night over the weekend, man, we had that disappointing fight. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, they climbed into the ring, and let me tell you, man, it was abysmal. I want to get your thoughts on it, though, because I think when we talked about it on Friday before the fight actually happened, we talked about possibly Mike Tyson, or I definitely said I think Mike Tyson would get knocked out. I think this is just as bad as him getting knocked out at the end of the day. But give me your optics on the whole situation. There's these rumors going around about a contract. What's your angle on the whole situation?
Watching the fight, none of it surprised me. I thought it would go exactly how it went when I seen that the ring entrance, and you see Jake Paul coming in the car and how long it was to walk to the damn ring, and then Mike Tyson just walking. I'm like, yo, his leg's gonna be burnt out by the time he walks to the fucking ring.
Oh man,
it's gonna be bad. Now we hear a lot of people saying that there were stipulations in place that Mike was pulling punches and all this. You know what? I don't agree with that one bit. This is what I agree with. I think Jake Paul was pulling his punches. I think he could have killed that man that night. And I think out of respect, there might have been something in here like, yo, you can fight. I'm going to go ahead and do this, but you are not going to embarrass me. I'm going to keep a piece of my name and a piece of my integrity intact, and you're not going to go out here and give it everything you got. I think it was Jake Paul, in fact, that was pulling punches. People trying to show me videos of Mike fainting. Look, Mike is not Mike anymore. The Mike that we grew up and loved 30 years ago is no longer there. That man 6 months prior almost died. Talked about how he lost this amount of blood and that. You don't pull punches when you almost die. You happy to be fucking alive. You see him in between during the when in between rounds, he looked like he's just visibly just done, exhausted, just trying to get through it. If anything, to me, they told that 29-year-old kid to pull punches on that 60-year-old man. And it was a sad sight. I'm glad he got paid. Apparently, he needed the money, so I'm glad he got it. And it was a spectacle. Netflix, it was absolute fucking chaos. Even watching the thing because it kept buffering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The event itself wasn't. It was ass. The only fight that was good was obviously the Amanda Serrano-Katie Taylor fight. That was the best goddamn fight all
robbed,
weekend.
right?
Damn sure got robbed. That was the best thing we seen. Outside of that, man, it was exactly what we thought. I know a lot of people were saying that Mike pulled punches, but in fact, I think that it was Jake that was contracted to pull punches in that, in my opinion.
Yeah, the reason I can say I believe that is because Mike Tyson's never been like a technical boxer, right? So when you seen him in the ring, like slugging like that, that's not there no more. So he's not going to give you, like if Holyfield was in there, it would have been different. Mm-hmm. Or one of those guys, because Holyfield's a boxer. He could still box. He's not going to be as good as he was 25 years ago, but that muscle memory and, things that he did in the ring is all going to come back. That training never leaves. Could he have knocked Jake Paul? I don't know. You know what I mean? Holyfield. Mike Tyson couldn't have. And look, you see how small his legs were?
He didn't have it in his legs.
He didn't have nothing in his legs.
Nothing.
And I think Roy Jones was alluding to that early.
Don't look good.
In the fight, and he was like just jumping around, and he looked like he gave him all that he can give him. It looked like he gave him all that he can give him. Now, Jake Paul, look. I guess it's entertainment, right? So we could just settle for that. But he is really stacking the chips now where it's like he's going to win every fight he gets in. Mm-hmm. Unless he actually really does, and he did it before, right? A real sanctioned boxing match, like in the IBF, WBC. He did that before, right?
Yeah, he lost.
He lost, right? See what I mean? So everything else is just, but this is what people want, though. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure Netflix, I haven't checked the numbers, probably got millions and millions of more subscribers. So, I mean, Tyson got his bag, which was estimated to be anywhere from $10 to $20 million. Jake Paul obviously got his bag. So it is what it is. Now, I seen this list come out of, that list was, you could tell the list was bullshit because it said it was like so much vague things in there. Like if you only get some of the money. What do you mean some of the money?
Right.
Is some of the money 10 million, 12 million, 2 million?
Yeah, what does that
mean? A contract is going to be, everything's going to be if you knock him out, you only get $2.5 million.
Right.
That's what a contract would be. It's not going to leave any room for interpretation. So, it's sad. Do you feel it's sad though that a 58-year-old man has to do that? Because Fat Joe was like, look, you think that if Mike Tyson was financially straight, that he would get in the ring like that?
I don't know what's more sad. The fact that he had to do it, because that is sad. To
Yeah.
answer your question, that's sad. Or that 72,000 people bought tickets to watch it.
What?
And
That's
sat in that
crazy.
stadium and watched. That was a stadium that filled up to watch Jake Paul, a YouTuber, and a 60-year-old man, albeit Mike Tyson, fight. And they watched it like it was fucking Ali Frazier won.
Yeah, people was having fight parties and shit.
Bro, and that's what I don't know. And that's sad to me.
Yeah, it is.
That's sad because, remember growing up, we would go and we would chill in our house and it would be KOTV or whatever. We would pray that they ordered the fight and we'd watch Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe or Pernell Whitaker.
Oh,
versus,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Julio Cesar Chavez. We would look forward to those type of events. And though they still got great boxers out there, boxing don't give you that feeling no more.
Don't.
Boxing gave you that feeling when they gave you the nostalgic feeling of Mike Tyson getting back in the ring to see if he can knock out this dude. They need that in boxing. It's not there. And I think that's sad. That we yearn for that feeling so much, and that boxing doesn't give us that feeling anymore. I watch UFC for fights more than I watch boxing. It didn't used to always be the case. I used to love boxing. I still do, but it don't give you that same feeling that it did it for. Up until leading into the fight for the 3 hours prior, before we had to wait and watch that shit, we had that little bit of feeling, and that's sad, bro.
And I don't know if it was Dana White, but somebody, it might have been somebody associated with the UFC, but that was like the reason that is because they said that. And it might not have been him, but I heard somebody saying that boxing failed to reinvest in itself like UFC did. Like, and then it's like, it's kind of almost like a dying art form. You still have them out there, but like you said, that, when Floyd Mayweather, once he retired, really, all that kind of left.
Yep.
Usually it'll be like the heavyweights. Now, who's really out there right now? Deontay Wilder's getting his ass knocked out. He had a little for a little bit.
We wanted it so bad.
Right, Tyson Fury. It's just not the same no more. You talking about Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, etc. Lennox, all these people, etc., etc. It was so many back after back, middleweights, lightweights, your De La Hoyas, your Roy Jones, your Mayweathers. That's just dead at all. You don't see nothing like that no more. People probably couldn't even name 5 of the top boxers right now, but I bet you could name 5 of the top UFC people.
Yep.
So that's boxing's fault, and I agree with that. Settlement that you just said. Like, they have to do stuff like this, and you got Javante and people saying, "Oh, I'll fight him," and it's that and the third. It's
Better
like,
not.
damn.
I don't want to see that shit.
Nah, you too little.
Yeah, I don't want to
You
see
too little. I don't want to see any. Dog, you were a prize fighter. Why would you relegate yourself to that?
Yep.
It's silly as hell. It's silly, man. If he wants to be a fighter, get into, because he's a heavyweight, right? I'm thinking Jake Paul,
Shooting
close
30
to
is
it.
fucking heavyweight.
Yeah, that's a heavyweight.
Yeah.
Get in the ring with some damn heavyweights. Do some UFC or something. Fight Bones Jones. I don't know, something different.
Go fight. Hey, look, you know what? Go. Deontay Wilder got 6-7 losses now. Go fight Deontay.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right.
Go set that up. Deontay's not fighting for any titles. He's on the back of his career, but he's a professional boxer. Go out there against the Bronx Bomber, or the Bronze Bomber, excuse me, and see what happens. But he never will. He's going to call out old UFC fighters. He'll call out people that's talking shit on social media. He'll grab a Mike Tyson that's cool with him and know that he can get a payday off his name.
Yep.
He talking about fight Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez been never disrespect the sport of boxing and get in the ring with this dude. Let him go through the ranks and earn that way to fighting. You know what I mean? There's people that have been bleeding and dying their entire career to fight to or Canelo Alvarez or somebody like that. Don't let that clown go in there and do it. Now, I do respect him for going out there and learning the sport, working hard at it. Both of us have been in a ring before, albeit not in a professional setting, but have been in there, has trained, know what that shit takes. It is not easy to do.
Hell no.
So salute to that dude for getting in there and doing it. But if you're going to consider yourself a boxer and you're going to be out here big noising like you about to win a title, dog, let's see you fight some real people. Because I'm tired of this clown show. And I think one thing that definitely separates the UFC from boxing is Dana White has an exceptional ability of giving the fans the fights they want. If we have
good
something,
point.
if we want this fight, we really want this fight between this person and that person. Down the line, 3-4 months, you're going to get that shit. And then you're going to get an undercard that you can't turn it off because they're all banging ass fights. UFC gives the fans what they want. Boxing, it's too many politics. It's too much nonsense. The undercard doesn't lead up to the main event. It's just too much involved, man. I wish it changes. I really do.
Right. I want to talk about